Don't adjust your set. Yeah, it's me, and I know what you're thinking. Hey, Rich, aren't you the closer? Aren't you the guy with the last word? Aren't you the future face of the franchise? Aren't you the future of QAW? Aren't you the future? Rich Dombrowski? Guilty on all counts. But apparently, you can't go out and attack half of the top guys in QAW and not give some kind of explanation. Now, Mr. the Governor of New Jersey, we need to talk about the monster problem in QAW. Juicebox, you're the champ. And I don't care if it's the rental car counter, or the locker room, or right in the middle of one of your matches. You're always the target. Now, the doctor, I just don't like you that much. Now, I never thought of myself as the bad guy. And when Tommy Jr. and the Punisher start complimenting you on your tactics, you really have to stop and think, am I the bad guy? Well, if wanting to be the top guy, if wanting to be number one in the company, using whatever it takes, makes you the bad guy, I'm going to be the worst guy. But have no fear. Tonight, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, I'm going to give one guy in the back a shot at the bad guy. Now, I know I crapped all over open challenges last week. That was about taking them. I'm the one laying it down. And if you ever had a shot at the future, it'd be right now. I have no prep on you. I have no tape on you. I have no idea who's coming out. And yet here I am, saying, come on. Anybody, come on. Because after all, I am the future of QAW. I am the future face of the franchise. I am the future Rich Dombrowski. And after all is said and done, as always, the future looks great.
Greetings, residents of the Garden State and fans of Quarantine Action Wrestling. It's me, the Governor of New Jersey and Acting Commissioner of QAW. Well, folks, we are officially counting down to Thanksgiving. And while some governors choose to pardon a turkey, I choose to kill an additional turkey, which means that I currently have 2 turkeys stuffed with Fontina cheese, brining in the brackish waters of the Manasquan River. Delicious. Speaking of delicious, we have a tremendously tasty show for you tonight, and a truly spectacular one on Thanksgiving night. Let's talk about tonight. The highlights are 2, that's right, 2 championship matches. The Doctor, your Surgeon General, will attempt to defend his hardcore title against the dangerous Ting Ting. And also, the Gentlemen of Jungle Magic are defending their men's tag titles against the Gentlemen of Fear. That's Gentleman Doug and Fear itself. Both matches, as well as our entire slate of matches, are sure to entertain and enthrall. That's a governor guarantee. Now, on to Thanksgiving night. We will also have 2 championship matches that night, as well as 3 team versus team elimination matches. That's a shocking amount of action. That's an almost illegal amount of action. In fact, it was illegal until I changed the laws to make that level of action very legal. Let's talk about this Thanksgiving buffet of wrestling flavor. The elimination matches are 4 versus 4 matches, and they're all doozies. Let's talk about them. The foreign indignitaries, led by Le Magnifique Nordique, are taking on the Cabinet, led by me, and including a stable of New Jersey's great advisors. It has the Doctor, your Surgeon General, as well as 2 special consultants to round out our numbers. Jacques Leroux, the acting Secretary of Funk, and the Clown, New Jersey's special counsel for terrifying matters, are joining me to defend the honor of not just New Jersey, but America. Another elimination match features Juicebox and his team of heroes defending their honor against a Moss Isley Cantina-esque collection of villains led by Tommy Jr. and the Punisher. Gross. And finally, a team of badasses led by Iron Brew are going to take on a team of misfits and weirdos led by Claire Bear. 3 elimination matches, each one epic. Now let's talk about those championship matches, which are just as, if not slightly more epic. Monster Darcy is going to attempt to defend his intergalactic title against my senior advisor, the Dragon. Good luck to the ring and the nearby seismographs for that match, everyone. And also, another title match. The reunited AC Power is going to challenge Prude and Poppin' Out for their women's tag team belts. Will this match, this whole series of matches, beat talking to your family about election results on Thanksgiving night? Yes, it will. So, fans, enjoy tonight and then come back for Thanksgiving Seconds on Thanksgiving night. Oh, one last thing. If anyone wants to exact some revenge on Rich Dembowski to pay him back for his cowardly attacks last week, I will personally reward you with a $75 gift card to the Rutgers University bookstore. All right. Everyone, you're welcome in advance, and thank you for your vote.
New Jersey, each day your beauty shines from farmland to the shore. New Jersey, in this great land there is no place that offers more.
from the city of brotherly love, home of cheesesteaks and Rocky and quarantine action wrestling. It's Mike Mann, joined as always with Buckley Swantoon.
'Tis the season, Mike. Thanks so much for having me back again. It's good to be with you. And also, we have a very, very special guest joining us on commentary this week. It's our own former men's champion, the Legacy, Lloyd Sharp.
Guys, I did not realize it was so far down to the floor, but I'm still very happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Our former champ has some vertigo.
Lloyd, we expected you to be a fearless champion, and that you were. Only losing recently to Tommy Jr. and Juicebox, but hey, them's the breaks, and look out below! It's Quarantine Action Wrestling's Pandemic!
This is going to
Hello? Clown! This isn't the woods! The thing about the Falcon's body is that I inherited both his traits as a person, but also his bad shoulder. This is for Mr. Rogers.
But are you sure you want to do this?
Well, yeah, my shoulder hurts.
The fix is permanent, and when I say permanent, it means something different than when other people say permanent.
Right, like a marker. You won't be able to wash this off.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Yeah!
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a go, but things will be different.
Well, if they have to be different, then...
You agreed to the fine print of the deal.
Yup.
Didn't think that you would, but you did. So, are you ready?
Yup, this is the smartest thing I've done in my life.
You know it.
Well, what do we got here? Little information from a private detective trying to track down Diamond David and Wellington Arms. So we got a new lead. Let me see if I can get this informant. See if I can get some information out of him. All right, give him a call. All right. Well,
Ting Ting here.
Ting Ting.
That's me. Who are you?
It's the doctor. I'm looking for Diamond David and Wellington Arms. I'm over them, right? But I'm still just trying to find out where they are. You got any ideas?
Well, I have a few ideas. I once thought of a chair that only had 3 legs. Would you like to hear about it?
God damn it, Ting Ting, not now. All right, I don't need wasting my time. Either you know where they are, or you don't.
How about Ting Ting makes a deal with you? You face me in the ring, where I will gladly show you what I'm a doctor of. By the way, it's not linguistics. And if you win, I'll tell you exactly where Diamond David is. Are you fine with putting the title on the line?
All right, buddy. Good luck. I'll see you in the ring.
I'll see you on the mat. Ting ting.
Real. Unreal. That guy has no idea what he got himself into. All right.
And tonight's tonight's action, the legendary Ting Ting makes his extreme return to take on, well, an interesting-looking Doctor.
Yeah, the Doctor, he had that champion versus champion match against Monster Darcy, and I guess those samples he's collected were for another body-changing formula, but either way, he's got his hardcore championship on the line against the returning legend, Ting Ting.
I may be a little bit hopped up on some of the medicines that I've been on during rehab. Didn't I have to deal with Ting Ting at some point during my championship match?
You absolutely did, Lloyd. If I recall, that was an absolute barn burner between you and Ting Ting. What's it like fighting a fighter of Ting Ting's caliber in the ring?
I mean, when you don't know that he is going to be the one you're going to face, it's horrifying just watching him come to the ring like we are right now. But being in the ring with him, you're uncertain. You don't know what he's going to do next. You can't really read his next move. I used to be in the ring with people where I could see how their hand was going to go. I could see where they were looking. I could tell what they were going to do next. But Ting Ting leaves you completely defenseless as to how to anticipate him.
Ting Ting, I mean, his entire jester appearance belies just that fierce nature within. And if I recall, yeah, you had to face Ting Ting he was a mercenary employed by Wellington Arms in an attempt to put you down.
Yes, and it's been such a. I've had to undergo some serious rehab, and I've lost a lot of what I've remembered about that time period, but I remember this face. Don't forget that.
Well, we all remember this laugh. Is now the hardcore champion, the Doctor, beating Jacques LaRue at the Scared Circle and changing that New England title to the hardcore one. And look at him. A shade of green over his skin. He seems a bit taller and bigger than he was before, Mike. It looks like the Doctor is just a chameleon of sorts.
Certainly is. He's absorbed the essence, if you will, of Monster Darcy, which is to say he isn't under the thrall of Payne Austin as Monster Darcy is, but, quick shout out to 2MB Studios. Catch the toast, motherfuckers, because that right there is a brand new graphic. Thank you to the governor of New Jersey, the least divisive figurehead in Quarantine Action Wrestling history.
Absolutely. You can see a little bit of an update to the arena, folks. We got that 2MB money coming in. And speaking of 2MB, if you haven't already followed and subscribed to us on Twitch, please do so. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to the channel at no additional cost to you and help support all the artists who are putting content out through this channel. And thank you so much for being with us tonight. And thank you, Lloyd.
Amen. I watch this show every single week, and I'm happy to actually be back in the fold as much as I can be during my rehab.
Hell yeah.
Lloyd, have mercy as Ting Ting goes to work on the Doctor, sidewalk slam planting that man who is not afraid to break the Hippocratic Oath.
Not at all. And remember, folks, this is an Extreme Rules match. There's no disqualification. Weapons are allowed, and really anything can happen here. So we're going to have to see. And also, reminder, next week is Slamsgiving, featuring 4 big team versus team matches. And as we know, the Doctor, now the Surgeon General of New Jersey, he'll be joining the cabinet in their fight against the foreign dignitaries led by the Magnifique Nordique.
The foreign dignitaries, headed by the master of the crossbody, Le Magnifique Nordique. Lloyd, please give us some insight.
Right now, I'm looking at essentially what I would consider 2 monsters in an Extreme Rules match. And a hell of a way to start the show, but is there going to be anything left of the ring for the fans?
I mean, I think so, Lloyd. Don't worry. We have an expert ring setting up crew. As we recall at the Scared Circle when Eddie Cation drove the Dragon through the ring. Oh, cover. Ting Ting kicks out, but they put together the ring just immediately after the Dragon and Eddie collapsed it, and now, but look at that big gutbuster.
How did that happen? I saw that and I'm like, what is this match?
When 2 titanic forces, oh my god, the Doctor's got a bat! Ting Ting!
Clocking Ting Ting right in the dome with that bat.
It's high, it's far, it's out of here as the kidneys now get battered of Ting Ting. My goodness. Shout out to Men's Warehouse. They are back commentary side.
God, I mean,
Oh my God!
Lloyd showing just extreme concern almost for Ting Ting. Perhaps when you have that match of the year contender, you almost forge a brotherhood in the ring, a bond forged by sweat and blood.
I mean, we've said it so many times. I mean, obviously, everybody knows my history with Tommy Jr.
Absolutely.
And as much as I'm not really digging him half the time,
Wait, that's the Dragon's music.
The Dragon getting a closer look at the action here, and well,
wait a minute. What the?
He's hitting the ring.
This isn't allowed, is it?
No, it is. It's Extreme Rules.
He's got Ting Ting.
Oh my God.
Plants him in the middle of the ring, and now he's just going about his business. Did the doctor sell his soul to the governor?
It would certainly seem so. We know the Dragon is a senior advisor to the governor of New Jersey, and perhaps now with the doctor being part of that cabinet, it comes with some perks. But Ting Ting is not to be taken down early.
Was this made a no disqualification match for a reason? For that reason?
It very well could be. We know the doctor. I mean, as part of the generation, he's prone to using the numbers game informally in the generation, and looks like he wants to employ that strategy in the cabinet as well.
What happened to
Absolutely.
I haven't seen much since I remember.
Lloyd, he did indeed ruin the dreams of the generation by taking that men's belt from Wellington Arms, but still, they are totally MIA. Diamond David and Wellington Arms have not been heard from at all.
Absolutely. Perhaps they're circling together in the Doji Forest, coming up with some new techniques and new ways to take over. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, the doctor's locking in the doctor's order on Ting Ting. If Ting Ting tapped, no, he scattered it out.
Well, they're gesticulating wildly, practicing his shadow puppets mid-ring.
Shout out to Willard. He's got his fans and he's got his detractors, and frankly, I don't know why he has any fans at all, but he's got tenure and he's not unionized. Figure that out.
And a reminder that Delia Payne has her fans only. Head over to fansonly.com/Delia Payne to see her party with some party juice, get some nice recipes. Buckley, I understand that you have a guest column in the fans only page.
I certainly do. It's a guest column, and also check out our tattoo show. It comes out every 4 months. That's right. The next one's going to be on March 15th. So keep an eye out for that. But look at this Ting Ting bringing a ladder into the ring.
Oh! What's the doctor open? That undead blood dripping out of his forehead.
My God.
No! Oh my goodness, it's like I'm running a dominoes here, Buckley. No! 1, 2, kick out at 1. Head over to QAWmerch.com/The Noid.
Check out the Noid and speak. Lloyd is surprised. Wait, hold on. Delay that thought. Bringing up the doctor to his feet is Ting Ting looking to look at this, going for that big Ting Ting spike power bomb.
Color. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Ooh!
Spoke too soon. Willard slapping the penis of the doctor, but that's not enough.
How?
I mean, the doctor's stamina is just limitless. So, I mean, it's clearly the compound he's just dosed himself with by way of the monster Darcy is effective. Look at that, reversing that diving headbutt there. The doctor's still got plenty left in the tank. But also, Lloyd, where could our QAW fans follow you for what you're up to while you're on the injured list?
They can follow me on Twitter, Lloyd Legacy 617, and probably find me arguing with Tommy Jr. about something at some point.
Well, you two are you are just two sides of the same coin. You're polar opposites, certainly in the opinions of Mike and I. But it seems like you two might be destined to fight forever in a way.
I'd rather be done with Jr. because he's the reason why I can't wrestle right now, and I think I and everybody else is in the night.
That's a great point.
with the dismissive energy of a man who's had enough steak. No more Tommy Jr.
And the doctor Ting Ting taking a chance there to plead to the crowd, but the doctor not allowing that to happen. And now as he brings the table into the ring, perhaps he might be looking to give him some wood, but now reflex check on Ting Ting.
The doctor now cackling madly. Does he think that's enough to put down the legendary Ting Ting? Color. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Ting Ting has been felled. The doctor victorious. Grabbing Ting Ting's penis.
As a legendary wrestler, you would think to turn around.
The Ting Ting does not know. You know when you're in the ring, you get intent, you get honed in on your opponent, and you get Batman neck. You can't turn at all. But either way, the doctor has defended his hardcore championship against the legendary Ting Ting, and that's only the first match tonight, folks. We got plenty more on the table. Coming up right after this is the debut of the King of Soul, a new addition to the QAW roster, the King of Soul.
If you're up on your Egyptian history, and who isn't, go ahead and sign your name on the QAW guest book, QAWmerch.com/I watched Pandemic. Also, say hello to Teddy Ruxpin in the chat, and whoa, keep that filthy money out of your mouth, folks. It's quarantine.
Give me that money.
QAW. I've been watching from afar. And they're not ready. I said they're not ready. I said they're not ready. I said they're not ready for my glory. They're not ready for my glory. Behold the King of Soul, baby. QAW, I'm coming. And you're not ready. You're not ready for my glory. You're not ready for the King of Soul, baby. You're not ready to bathe in my glory. I said, bathe in my glory. QAW, bathe in my glory, children. The King of Soul is coming, baby.
Well, we have the Queens of Swole, but now the King of Soul making his debut, and hey, it's Sean Carter. He's not a trash bag.
It's not a trash bag, even though he might live in one. Sean Carter here, much like Mara Boos is the gatekeeper of the women's division, Sean Carter is the gatekeeper of the men's. So we're going to have to see how he does against a man who claims to be Ra, the King of Soul.
Everyone knows that Osiris and Seth, the gods of life and death of Egypt, well, their machinations work in mysterious ways, and the mysterious King of Soul makes his...
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, just magnificent entrance.
Look at this, resplendent in all of his solar glory, folks. It's the King of Soul, and he's here in QAW.
I gotta say, between the first match with the two monster in the town and this, I've really been reminded of just how long I've been away, because this is all really hitting me right in the gut.
Well, I mean, in a league full of zombies, and now an Egyptian sun god, the sky is limitless here. But look at the King of Soul and that glorious hair he's coming out in, just absolutely magnificent.
Just patches and patches and patches of thick Egyptian Velcro, all netted together.
That's our sponsor tonight, folks, Egyptian Velcro. If you want your finest Egyptian Velcro, send an email to QA. Whoa, look at this!
Oh my goodness.
The decadence just radiating, just dripping from the ceiling of the arena. Philadelphia, look on and be amazed. Repent, for there is only one God, and he is the King of Soul.
This is not pyro, folks. The sun's glory is raining down on Ra right now. This is incredible.
The only thing that can kill COVID is pure solar radiation.
Yup.
We are curing everyone ringside.
Don't wear shirts.
Just like Sean Carter.
You got that covered, Lloyd. And here we go.
All right, we're live on QAW Studios. Catch the toast every Thursday at 8. Quick snap suplex from the King of Soul. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. You want to know when anything happens on 2MB Studios. It's not just mind over matter, it's mind over manner, and it's Quarantine Action Wrestling.
Man, look at the King of Soul. Just another line in the big beefy boys I love so much. I mean, look at this. Sean Carter's no small man, but he's getting manhandled in there.
Certainly is.
Oh!
One right now.
Oh!
He certainly does.
It's a classic combo, like a Wendy's double. That just is a release powerbomb and a jumping elbow. What does the King of Soul have next?
Going up there, I think, looking to hit the shooting star press. Boom!
Oh my lord!
1, 2, 3. Lloyd have mercy. It is all over.
That's it.
That was it, Lloyd. Whenever you get through your rehab and you return to the ring, we hope it's soon. You very well might be facing off against somebody of the King of Souls caliber.
You know what? That would definitely be a new challenge because they don't come along that big and fly like that all too often.
Absolutely not.
Certainly a thick cut of man meat there, Buckley. Are you in love at first sight?
I kind of am, but my heart still belongs to Sex Trap. Sex Trap, if you're out there.
Okay, are you still on Sex Trap? Really?
I'm not on Sex Trap, and that's what I miss. Sex Trap, respond to my letters, please.
QAWmerch.com/Buckley's address to send him some snail mail.
I'm so lonely.
Night goes on. This is not over.
So things have been different since Halloween. The belt did something permanent. My hair, for example. My hair is longer this week than it was last week. But more importantly though, I can see myself in front of a mirror again. That has been a while. I am not 100% sure I'm still a ghost. I would ask the gourmet to do a test, but I have not seen him in weeks. The last thing he mentioned was performing some conquest over every Chili's to go or something, and I haven't seen him since. But I'm still here. I'm still here, and I will figure this out. In the meantime, I am still your substitute teacher, defeater of dragons, saver of pensions, education potentially normal teacher. I have plans, or I had plans. Those plans have changed potentially because now I have organs that need to function properly, and I just don't know what.
The dominoes begin to fall. In their place, Pizza Huts will soon rise. Pizza buffets fully stocked with treat for the hungry mind. Who is the next sticker on the Booking Club card of Revolution? Edward Cation, self-described substitute teacher. Ask yourselves, QAW fans, what exactly is Edward a substitute for? Another teacher? Or perhaps the act of teaching itself? Who is writing Edward's lesson plans? And why? Have you ever asked yourself why Edward wears cargo shorts? Outdated fashion choice or symbol of allegiance? Large pockets signaling how deep he is in the pocket of the Shadow Commission. What cargo are you carrying, Edward Cation? What secrets do those pockets hide? Edward, what comes after Q?
What?
You. But what is coming after you? Me.
Why?
I am you.
No one needs you right now.
You and I. Together, we are we.
You want it now? We have to do something now. I'm in the middle of... Fine, we'll do something now.
Breaking backstage, it's Eddie Cation's taking it to you!
Hugh's attacking Eddie for some reason.
Oh, you!
Yeah, it's you!
Oh my god.
Yep! Through an in-ring match and now backstage, you with still no offense!
Well, he put you in detention. Eddie wins.
You suck so bad.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Tommy Jr.
Yeah. Well, either way, we're coming to the ring now. Rich Dembowski, I don't know what it was. It was you. He was promising a reckoning, and none of us have been reckoned. I don't know. But either way, Rich Dembowski, the future, has issued an open challenge, folks. He wants to prove why open challenges are stupid, so he issued one. But here we are, and he's coming out to the ring.
Okay, hold on. Why is you even here? The last time I saw you was getting absolutely dominated in the middle of the ring. Now he's getting dominated in the middle of the locker room. What is the point of you?
There's gonna be a reckoning. We're beholding the very slow maturation of a caterpillar that can't quite turn into an even less threatening larva. But hey, maybe when you comes out of his chrysalis, we'll all understand what he means by a reckoning.
I don't even think you can get you over, my man.
Oh, I'll take that challenge. Anyway, the future is here. The future is bright. The future is the franchise player of Quarantine Action Wrestling, and his fingerprints and footprints were all over last week's episode, even taking it to Juicebox.
I mean, we saw, yeah, he opened up this show this week. I mean, Rich Dembowski is salty. And like you said, Mike, attacking Juicebox, the governor, the doctor last week. He's making no shortage of enemies. And I just got word he will be joining Tommy Jr. and the Punisher's team next week at Slamsgiving. They'll be teaming up with KTD to fight against Juicebox's team. So make sure you check out next week's show. We got plenty to be thankful for here at QAW, and first thing is our fans. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on Thanksgiving at 8 p.m.
Certainly will.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Mike.
No, that's fine. Whenever it's Rich Dembowski, it could be talking about a man or a trash bag, so go ahead, trash him.
I was going to mention, Rich Dembowski, if I'm following all this correctly, while watching at home, is definitely taking his future into his own hands, but he seems to be going the Tommy Jr. route of recklessness, and that is dangerous.
I mean, it might lead him to glory, but as we all know, we saw Tommy Jr. fall off that mountain real quick. But who's gonna accept the open challenge? Oh, it's Tom Brady.
My Lord.
It's the traitor himself.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneer, the head of the former New England Patriots dynasty, and actually winless here in QAW. This is the first time we're seeing Tom Brady in some time. Look how upset he is!
He doesn't look very happy, but perhaps a new attitude from Tom Brady. Like you said, he has yet to pick up a win here in QAW ever since his very short-lived alliance with Mike Diesel when they put James Maloney in the hospital. But ever since then, he's been struggling to get a foothold here. And, well, I mean, imagine what it could do for him if he could pick up a surprise win over Rich here.
Shout out to Mike Diesel, who donated the Talon's children to our workforce. They are manning the cameras as we speak.
The Talon has done nothing to stop this.
Taking out.
Listen, B.
Please go ahead, Lloyd.
James Maloney is definitely a tall task, but if that's all you have on your resume, why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here? You?
Look at that. Oh, offering a handshake to Tom Brady and cold cocking him.
Oh, wow.
Running DDT plants the 5-time Super Bowl winner. And if you don't like football, then none of this means a thing to you. Tom Brady now getting choke bombed. By the future Rich Dembowski. And folks, head over to QAWmerch.com/TB12 if you'd like to buy some bullshit that Tom Brady says is going to work.
Wait a minute. Oh, my God.
Release Powerbomb plants the former Super Bowl MVP. Now Rich Dembowski wasting no time.
You gotta be kidding. You can't be over this quick.
Oh, big spear. That quarterback's been sacked, folks.
Eating his lunch color. 1, 2, 3. That is it. After 3 consecutive Will-It high fives, Tom Brady is down.
Just like that. Rich Dembowski, I mean, he issued the open challenge, and he had to have been excited when Tom Brady, of all people, picked it up. But either way, congrats to Rich. It looks like his salty streak continues.
Tom Brady's even more useless than you.
It's more use. Wait. Oh, you mean the wrestler? You? Come on, Lloyd.
Yes, not you, Swan.
Why is his name you?
What are you asking me for? Ask you.
Ask me. Wait, Rich.
You know why?
Hold on.
Because the future's not done, that's why.
That's why.
He has business with Tom Brady. Oh! Raining down chair shots. Whoa, Willard, get out of there.
He scared away Willard. Look at that. Rich Dembowski's making a statement.
Tuck that, Tom.
Well, folks, if you wanted to know how to keep a sex pest away, a steel chair.
Okay.
Number 10, what's your reason for breaking the hamburger habit at Arby's?
Wait, this is a fucking Arby's? Get your ass to Wendy's. Fuck Arby's.
Oh. Ooh. Yo.
Wanna get out of here?
Yo.
You too? Me? What is that? The Threesome Third Wheel Activity Book, a guaranteed night of fun. In these pages are everything you need to get through the night. Crosswords, puzzles, word searches. Oh wow, this thing has Sudoku. Hey, where's the other guy? Come over and join us. No, I'm okay. I've got the Threesome Third Wheel Activity Book. The T3W Activity Book? I thought I lost that.
I guess I can just finish myself off.
Hey, we have one more cran if you want to join.
Okay.
Never be bored during a threesome again with the new T3W Activity Book.
Oh, is that origami?
I'm just a person standing in front of my ring light and my iPhone 8S asking you to... Hold on. Back up. I'm too close. I'm just a person standing in front of my ring light and my iPhone 8S asking you to... Is it an iPhone 8S? I'm just a person standing in front of my ring light and my iPhone 8 asking you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like subversive comedy and a wide range of facial expressions. You know what to do. Subscribe here. New videos every 1 to 2 weeks depending on how long it takes me to edit.
Hi, have a balloon.
What, a balloon? What?
Yeah, I love balloons and you should love balloons. We all love balloons. Everyone loves balloons.
Okay, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I do.
I don't.
Well, balloons.
Balloons.
Okay, well, I'm glad we understand each other. Bye.
Hey, mister, I love balloons too.
Here you go, you little... Wait a second. Are you sure you love balloons? Because I love balloons. Do you love balloons?
What is farmers insurance? Life insurance or like home?
Probably all insurance.
Why are all insurance different?
Callers. We are stoners. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
In the ring, stuck in the same habitat, like a house. Can't agree on a thing.
No.
One says apartment, the other says flat.
What's a flat?
Mismatch, mismatch.
I'm gonna make you flat in a minute.
Mismatch, also mismatch. They're wrestlers, I guess they both drink, but other than that,
fuck.
Let's see.
Yeah, so tell me, how's your new flatmate working out?
Ash. I don't like what am I meant to do? I'm trapped in a lease now, but I don't think I can bear it a second more.
I don't know why you signed on in the first place.
I didn't know. Craigslist, whoever it is. I clicked and it was like, oh, I need a room. Mate, they call them here instead of flatmates. And then look at me, I'm bloody fucked.
Got to be careful about those internet roommates, mate. You can have a bit of fun with her though, can't you? You know, before matches and all that. You've got access to her 24/7.
Oh.
You can mess with her a bit.
Oh.
Put stuff in her food and under her pillow and, have a bit of fun.
Oh, you best believe I bloody intend to. Although, she's already getting my goat. She and her bloody uterus are eating my sweets. So, they've already got a leg up on me, so I'm gonna do something wild.
Technical question.
Oi.
How does the uterus eat your sweets?
If I knew, I'd tell you. It's like she puts face in it and then it's gone.
And then I'm almost impressed by that bit. It's still fucking annoying, but I'm almost impressed.
Yeah, I was like not mad for a second, and then
then super mad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Bloody pissed. What?
She's trying to zoom us from inside the.
She doesn't need to be here.
This is a horror.
This is the second time she's done this to us.
I know. What the fuck? I can't do this. All right.
Can't leave us alone, can she?
Bash. All right. Let's just let her in. See what she wants. Oi.
Listen, John Lithgow, I think you should put more money into it. Oh, wait.
Boy, cunt.
I gotta go. I gotta call. All right, bye.
She cuts into our conversation and she's on the phone.
Yeah, I was on the phone. What's up?
I don't know. You're the one who wants to be in here.
Oh, yeah, no, I was just coming. I can come in the meeting whenever we want. So I'm just coming in and saying, what's up? I'm just bored.
Whenever we want. You can come in whenever we want.
Yeah, me, my uterus, we can come whenever we want.
We don't want you, though.
Do you
know? But, like, why? Oh, hey, guess what? Actually, it's not just me.
What do you mean?
Let Samuel twist. Yeah, I'm bringing him in right now. Come on in.
What the fuck?
That's right.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah! Big Mama Don's, baby!
Nice to see you again now that you're finally up off the floor after I kicked your butts.
You tore that one out of our bloody book.
Yeah. Can't come up with your own original ideas, can you? Can't do anything.
I'm sorry, I'm not an original cheetah, Beltina Steeler, okay? Sorry I had to take that away from you. That how you do it, Swole?
Oh my god, that old lady just dabbed, dude! That was sick! That's like Hillary Clinton level shit!
Can I just ask, to what do we owe the pleasure?
Displeasure.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. We're challenging you to a tag match, baby!
It's time to get in the ring with a couple of winners and lose like a couple of losers instead of this cheating business.
That's so good. God, I wish I had you as a mom. My mom was nothing but a nurse.
Swole, you remind me of a young Mama Dawn's, if I do say so myself.
Shut up. No way. I remind you of you from the past. All right. Okay. What's one thing that you want me to do past you? What's one thing? And I'll try and change it like a butterfly effect. Right?
I want you to get rid of bold, hard bashing and Delia Pig.
Ooh, this just got a big spicy meatball. I'm in, baby. Swole.
Babes, you can try all you want. It's not going to happen.
Look, I love that you think you can just form a team. But you know, if it's even numbers you want, that's
wait a minute, I'm getting a phone call. Excuse me.
What the fuck?
So rude.
Hey. Yeah, that's right, Willard. Oh, you're ready for the match too? Straight up, dog. Oh, by the way, this is Willard on the phone. Yeah, he's on my favorites.
No, it's not. He was just texting me.
What?
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're all on. Yep, Delia looks terrible, right?
The worst I've ever seen.
All right, peace, love, and tacos. Bye. Yep, it's happening.
Okay.
That's it. Willard's Law, baby.
You know what? Excuse me. I have something I need to bloody fucking take care of. I'll see you in the ring. Bash, get ready. Swole, hold on to your fucking ass.
Hold on to your fucking ass.
Yeah, language, lady.
Get
That was rude. That was wicked rude.
I think you got something coming for you, Swole Brittles.
Yeah, a win.
I'd get ready if I were you.
You know, I'm not menstrual anymore. That's all past. Uterus is good, and I'm just gonna live my life from it. What?
Mother of a good time? Do you think you're so fucking clever? Well, it's not going to be so fucking fun if I beat your ass now and you try to fight me in the ring. Come here!
Oh, look, a distraction!
What?
Ah,
Fuck! Oh, you piece of shit!
Yeah.
Come here, you piece of shit!
Swole! This fight is great! Yeah, kick her ass! Don't you? Fuck you! Don't you think, Mr. Pumpkin?
Piss off!
Yeah, let's go fuck later. Nice. Fuck. Let's see.
Now, women's action in the QAW. The marquee says Iron Brew versus Swole Brittles and Big Mama Dons.
This is a pairing out of necessity. We know that Big Mama Dons and Iron Brew have been at each other's throats for weeks, and I mean, not even Big Mama Dons can beat the damn numbers game, and she's found an unlikely partner in Swole Brittles. Likely a tactical ploy on her part to piss off Delia Payne, because as we now know, Delia Payne and Swole Brittles are roommates. They share the same loft.
It's been amazing. It's been amazing seeing the women essentially rule the world in QAW, but also try to take each other out of it.
It's like Beyonce once said, "Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? Jay-Z." And I am his wife.
She did say that classic Beyonce quote, I am his wife. But either way, you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Lloyd. The women consistently stealing the show, both in the ring and in the promo game in QAW. And frankly, Iron Brew at the forefront of that. But now they got a big challenge here, and here she comes, the Swole one, Swole Brittles.
What a story she's telling.
Absolutely.
Certainly, Swole Brittles, she might not have the most sterling win-loss record, but as we saw last week, her and her uterus, when Rainbow Brittles and the uterus combine, she is Captain Swole.
I've never witnessed anything quite like the ascension of a woman and her vital organs to create a super wrestler. It's just amazing.
It is amazing. A super wrestler, it's like Goku turning Super Saiyan, really. And perhaps before she was Super Saiyan, it's like Piccolo wearing that weighted armor. But either way, that's your obligatory weighted armor reference. I love Dragon Ball Z, and I love Swole Brittles. She's one of my favorites here. Got a hell of a story and a hell of a competitive spirit.
And Swole Brittles definitely takes a lot less time to actually put her hands on her opponent than Dragon Ball.
Absolutely.
Swole Brittles. She is Rainbow Brittles plus a uterus. Sometimes competitors just have a missing ingredient, such as the Slamzon, who's been undefeated since becoming the QAW Women's Champion. Sometimes you just need that little extra.
And speaking of extra, Big Mama Dons, I mean, still maintaining.
Mama's in the house.
Mama's in the house. It's Big Mama's house now. I mean, she is one of the fiercest competitors in that division, but she has just been battling Iron Brew at every turn. They interfered in her championship match against the Slamazon at Scared Circle, and Big Mama Dons retaliated by attacking them both backstage. She's on the warpath, and she wants to settle things.
The matriarch of QAW, and if you don't like it, you should ask your father.
Should have.
As a person who was backstage at Squared Circle, it was a very tense atmosphere, and probably nobody was more intense and ready to go than Big Mama Dons.
Absolutely.
A laser-like focus as Delia squares off with Swole Brittles, and Willard zeroes in on Delia. What a pest.
Yep, Willard has that big crush on Delia, and frankly, I might have...
Get your hands off them!
Oh, look at that. Delia taking a chance to cold cocker, but Willard defending her. Of course he does.
I think he enjoyed that a little bit too much.
Probably.
Now Swole Brittles capitalizing on all the interference, sends Delia dumping over the top rope.
But yes, Lloyd, I mean, you were backstage at Scared Circle, but can you give us an update? We know you suffered an injury from Tommy Jr., but how are you feeling these days?
Well, I got the surgery done to repair my ribs and my back, which is what was injured. Not just as a Scared Circle, just exacerbated when Tommy stole the belt from him the week prior. I will say this, I've not been in the ring for a while, but being away from the grind and the daily stress of it all has definitely helped me be a little bit happier and be a little bit more in tune with who I am and in tune with what I need to do in order to not have that happen again. I don't know when I'll be back, but I think I'll definitely return in a little bit less of a rigid and stoic state due to having been away from the business for a little bit.
Well said, and certainly a man who's rigid might be Mr. Neptune as he's watching Big Mama Dons compete here. We will see Mr. Neptune pair up with Kung Fu Bruno later on in tag team action.
Yep, we haven't seen much of the gentleman, but we actually do know. Oh, big cutter there from Delia, but we do know the week after Thanksgiving, so in 2 weeks, the Gentlemen of Jungle Magic will be defending their men's tag team titles against Gentleman Doug and the return of Fear itself. So the Gentlemen of Fear, it's a gentleman versus gentleman match in 2 weeks.
What a monumental showdown, the first Fear itself encounter in several months.
Absolutely, and a big showdown here between Boldhard Bastion and Big Mama Don's. Reminder that Boldhard Bastion, not Delia Payne's original tag partner, that'd be Coldhard Cashin, but it's through way of Big Mama Don's that Cashin had to leave the league. So ever since then, Boldhard Bastion's been filling that role to extreme effect.
Certainly has. Double leg tackle there and just some rapid punches right to the face. Go ahead, Lloyd.
Yeah, just a quick question. I apologize, but it's something I saw a few weeks ago. I was in the hospital at the time, and I feel like it may have been an illusion. Is Ellen DeGeneres here in QAW?
She is, and she's berating a man named Nelson backstage who would not separate her colored M&Ms.
Yep. Ellen is it. She is an active QAW wrestler. She's vowed to be less toxic to her staff, but more toxic in the ring. So we'll certainly hear more from her in the coming weeks.
Speaking of toxic competitor, absolutely. Speaking of toxic competitors, a big shout out and thank you to Deadly Fred, who's handling all of the quarantining backstage. He, as we understand, has dirtied up all of our napkins. So Fred helping in his own way.
You can always count on Deadly Fred to give you a napkin. It's like, hey, I need to blow my nose. I need a tissue. And he's like, here's a napkin. And it's like, hey, I forgot to bring a shirt. He's like, here's a napkin. It's really Deadly Fred's thing. But now Delia Payne locking up Big Mama Don's. Oh, look at that. Maybe popping her arm out of her socket.
Trying to snap the elbow a la Pentagon Jr. Quick shout out to AEW, that small startup company. Go ahead and patronize them every Wednesday on TNT if you can find it in your local listings. Now a submission here being applied to Big Mama Don's.
Pentagon, if you're watching, please respond to my letters.
The only thing sexier than Sex Trap, a ninja skeleton.
Yes. Now Swole Brittles, it's the roommates are facing off, folks. Delia bouncing off Swole Brittles there.
Just an overhead clubbing blow. Swole Brittles sends Delia into the ropes. Now an arm wringer. Oh, Delia with just a forearm to the face.
Oh.
It's a punch to the face. This is all over Sweets.
It's all over Sweets, and yeah, I mean, make sure you check out the latest episode of Mismatch, the new sitcom with these two unlikely roommates. And now look at this, just Brittles just rubbing it in here. She's got the clear size and strength advantage.
Check it out on TBS, Mismatched after Samantha Bee's bullshit show.
That was definitely surreal to watch. These two were having arguments that I've had with people over money and housing situations over Sweets, and I didn't even get to beat the hell out of them like they are right now.
They certainly are wacky.
That's the big difference between QA.
Yeah.
What's not to love? If you love it in the chat, go ahead and get those hashtags going. Hashtag Swole for Swolebrittles. Hashtag Brew for Iron Brew. As Swolebrittles stares a hole in Delia Payne.
It's almost, perhaps feeling some affection there. No, Delia Payne reverses. Now look at that, just cleaning up, much like she has cleaned up my...
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you.
No problem. Wait, beckoning a Swolebrittles to her feet. Looking to hit her with that. Yes, a big neck breaker to Train of Pain.
Choo-choo, down goes Brittles. Willard pounding his chest.
Wait, Big Mama Don's... Yeah, Big Mama Don's distracting Willard there.
1, 2... Oh, and down goes Willard!
Down goes Willard. Oh, I wanted to say that all year.
You got it there, Lloyd, but he is down. Big Mama Don's hitting him from behind, as is tradition in QAW, folks. The women kick the shit out of that pervert.
Distract him. What was she doing? Was she showing him the
who knows? Who knows? Willard's easily distractible.
She was saying something about his chores not being done and his room being filthy.
Probably.
Which, if it's Willard, it's probably a filthy house.
Most likely is. I don't think he cleans or bathes. I mean, look at that. His hair doesn't even grow. It's been the same for ever since he took over ref duties from Ethan. But either way, Swole seeming to be working over Delia Payne here.
Hey, Buckley, who's the cleanest member of the USS Enterprise?
Who?
James Bather.
Okay.
James Bather. Download the data on that. QAWmerch.com/Star Trek.
Why would you download the data on that? What data is there?
His character's name is Data. Submission.
Okay.
Willard is not a... Okay, we're going to get back on track here. Swolebrittles sends Delia Payne into the Big Mama Don's corner.
Only on QAW can you get your Star Trek references and wrestling and talk about what
Absolutely.
And a stampede of violence. Big Mama Don's and Swolebrittles just stomping.
Yeah.
Mud hole and Delia and walking it dry.
Yeah, we're seeing some tag team synchronicity here. Move pioneered by the Generation, and they're following up, and now big drop kick to Delia.
And the uterus getting funky.
It's going to be like, what is the conversation going to be like when they get home?
I don't know.
1, 2, oh. You wonder if they split rent evenly, or if perhaps it's a different amount depending on who wins their matches in a given month.
That might be a future. I mean, we know they've had bets over pizza before, and perhaps a bet over rent is incoming soon. But Big Mama Don's,
Good thing she's wearing those knee pads. She crashed and burned.
I mean, it's good foresight from the mama. We know, Mike, you talk at length about the difficulty of submitting your opponent in QAW, but it almost seems like hitting a move from the top rope might be even more difficult.
Certainly, it's like attempting a crossbody. Le Magnifique Nordique, the man who, as you said, is heading a new faction.
But look at this, hold on. Hitting Big Mama with the Iron Maiden.
Oh! That's it. That has to be it.
I think it is.
1, 2, no!
Oh!
Wait, go for another cover.
1, 2, no! Delia cleans the lint out of her belly button and escapes.
Wow, we haven't seen that. I remember Big Daddy. Well, Max Brass, formerly when he was Big Daddy, that was a move he pioneered. Always going for that double tap pin, but not working out there. But it's still a smart move on Bastion's attempt.
Certainly is, and now a boot right in the chest of Boldark Bastion, now bashing her head off the mat, apropos.
Gosh.
Well, keep in mind, if you have to kick out more than once, you're exerting more energy. And trust me, as a person who's had to kick out more than once quite a few times after taking a big move, that's just going to wear you down later in the match, even if you don't lose right there.
Makes sense.
Speaking of getting worn down, Buckley, we've seen this before.
Absolutely. There's not enough space there. Oh, my God, right to the outside.
Crashing full force onto a full ice cream sandwich.
That is brutal stuff here, folks. That man in the yellow shirt up there is absolutely apropos. And if you want your own pandemic yellow shirt, make sure you check out QAWmerch.com. We have size XXL, and that's it.
XXL, it's made of nylon. It can be made of cotton. It can be made of deadly Fred napkins. You just have to click the right button from the drop-down choices.
Okay, now I don't even know if I want it now because the Perfect Dead napkins are only gonna make what we're trying to make go away here in 2020 not go away.
I mean,
we're ruining our own merchandising process here, guys.
I'll tell you what we're trying to make go away. Poor deals on merchandise. That's right. Make sure you use your coupon code. Sextrap, respond to my letters. Do you remember Hawaii? Make sure you check your spam folder. It might be in there. And also hashtag that, please. Wait, bring up Ashton. Look at that. The flash knockout kick. Mama still got it.
Color! 1, 2, no! Boulder bashing on her own, kicking out the flash knockout, not knocking people out anymore.
Okay, so now that happened, hold on right now. Swan Tune, will you explain to me what is this ongoing thing with you and Sex Trap? Like, why are you so hung up, trapped with the sex? What's going on with you? What's wrong with you?
Why does a bird have wings, Lloyd? Why does the sunset make me cry? And, oh, look at that. Elbow into that enziguri there from Bastion.
Excellent call there, Buckley. Is Big Mama Don's in trouble? No! Down goes Iron Brew. Swole Brittle's doing a victory dance on the apron there, trying to motivate Big Mama Don's, but oh, the Mama's almost to her partner, almost to the corner.
Uh-oh.
Oh, execution, elevated DDT, but Big Mama Don's back up.
Am I out of it, though?
Fighting spirit.
Few competitors are tougher than Big Mama Don's, perhaps none.
Yeah, she took a sequence out of the ring and she's already reversing in seconds. I'd say she's pretty tough.
Absolutely.
Leg trip there from Mama. As you said, Buckley, the only competitor to give Slamazon a run for her money and arguably the only reason she's not QAW Women's Champion is because of Iron Brew.
I mean, yeah, we know Boldheart Bastion has supported Delia Payne, and I mean, ever since she joined QAW. But Delia, she must still have business to settle with Big Mama Don's for taking out her original tag partner, and now coming right in here.
Oh, missed there on a looping enziguri. Now an uppercut, plants her with a DDT. Color.
Old school.
1, 2. No! Kick out at 2. Big Mama Don's has to do more work. Is she going to check in with, yes, Swole Brittles is in.
Speaking of runs for money, I think the only thing I've seen give these big sweaty guys that Swan Tune loves so much a run for their money as far as his affection is Sex Trap. And I'm still confused by it all. What is going on there and why?
Why is the ocean vast, Lloyd? Why does a squirrel chase nuts? Why? Wait, look at this big comeback here from Swole Brittles, taking it to Delia Payne, followed it, running crossbody.
Great divide, down goes Delia. Certainly, and folks, if you're feeling squirrely, head over to the QAW merch store. You can get your very own Deton Don't Touch Our Nuts shirt. Shout out to Steve, who we understand is in a tree.
He is. That's where squirrels go.
Swole Girls and Delia going to work on each other on the outside. Actually, sorry, that's Boldheart Bastion.
They went to work with Sex Trap. Why is that even a thing? I'm so confused.
Why does pizza have cheese, Lloyd?
Because it came from Hawaii, apparently. I don't know. God damn. Let me get back.
Letter to the Corinthians. Why does pizza have cheese? Love Jesus. Oh, bouncing off the steel steps.
My God. Swole Brittles just tossing Boldheart Bastion around the arena. They might get counted out here.
Down goes Iron Bro. Shout out to the Reverend who's leading Bible study backstage as we speak. Go ahead and in the chat say what your favorite psalm is.
Say your Hail Marys in the chat. Repent, folks, before Big Mama Don's.
Absolutely. Swole Brittles sent.
Not by Swole.
Yeah.
Well said. Swole Brittles headed into the Iron Brew corner. Oh! Versus a running big boot. That is some Swole strength to stop that outputs.
They're doing the old merry-go-round dance in the corner, but nope, there we go. Scoop slam and... Wait, what? Whoa, look at this!
Oh my goodness. Wait.
Oh!
Oh!
Open face suplex sandwich. Down goes... Oh, Mama Don's onto Boldheart Bash.
Wow, wow, big rattler kick there. We know that Big Mama Don's doesn't have any particular love for Swole Brittles. This was merely a strategy of hers to get in the heads of Iron Brew, but we're seeing some pretty impressive tag team congruity there.
Congruity, look it up, folks. QAWmerch.com/Merriam-Webster to find out more Buckleyisms.
Is that what you?
There's the face wash.
Did you congrenew the relationship in Hawaii?
Yes, absolutely. She called me Kong in bed. That's.
Well, folks, if you want to throw your own sexual barrels, head over to QAWmerch.com/donkeyballs.
/donkeyballs.
Hey,
I thought the match happened.
Pontoon so sex trapped.
I'll tell you who's trapped. Big Mama Don's in the corner, but no, swinging around Bulldog bashing. Folks, this match has been going on for almost 15 minutes. I don't think that, Iron Brew has got their hands full with Swole Brittles and Big Mama Don's, and again, the carousel in the corner.
Luthez press. Oh, Mama Don's raining down shots on the forehead of, Bulldog bashing. Now going for the cover, forearm in the face. 2, no. My God, Lloyd, who do you got? It's been a hotly contested contest. Who do you think's coming up with the Duke?
I have to go with Big Mama Don because she won't stay down. Everything that's being done, she will not stay down. You're going to have to put her down to win, and if she won't stay down, all she has to do is outlast the other two, with her partner. But I just think Big Mama Don, you can't beat her. How? How are you going to beat her?
She is a regular Titan, but now look at Swole Brittles tagging herself in, but now getting hit with the Iron Maiden.
One more time, cover. 1, 2,
no! Oh my God, folks! None of these gonna wait. Delia Payne going for the double tap.
1, 2, no! A double tap and not effective as Big Mama Don's goes spilling out of the ring. My goodness.
She's the hardest Swole Brittles. She might be even more swole than she ever was.
Here's the thing. If either one of these teams are going to win, one, somebody has to be kept at bay to not interrupt the count or the submission attempt right here.
Oh, Swole Brittle's able to escape from that omoplata. Go ahead, Lloyd.
And the other thing that has to happen is one of these two teams are going to have to...
Stick punch!
Slap City. Wait, cover.
1, 2, no!
Bastion breaks it up there, but again, Lloyd, you were talking to him.
One of these two teams has to isolate somebody. Somebody has to get isolated. You have to choose one person and wear them down.
Absolutely.
That's the only way to do it.
Wait, now, speaking of, now look, she Attitude rolling into a second one. She's trying to take down Delia here. Double attitude adjustment.
God.
1, 2, no! Broken up again by Bulldog Bash and the tag team Synchronicity.
Big Mama Don's had the right idea. She tried to cut off the pin breakup. She didn't stop her before she stopped the pin. That's the right idea, though. That's how you got to do it.
Oh, Delia just spilling Big Mama Don to the outside. No, that is tag team congruity.
Big Mama Don's neutralizing Bulldog Bash and Delia neutralizing both members of this tandem of BMD and Swole Brittles. Folks, this could go either way.
Well, this is what you were talking about, Lloyd. Big Mama Don's on the outside. Swole Brittles is in there alone. This is Iron Brew's chance.
Hip Juice DDT, is this enough?
Somebody else.
Yeah.
You got to. It has to be.
Well, if you're going to single anyone out.
I'm going to get in here and ruin everything.
Well, Bastion trying to pin down Big Mama Don's there, but Don's escaping. She's back up in the apron.
The only one who's ever been able to pin down Big Mama Don's is Papa Don's.
Absolutely.
In matrimony.
I think his name's Gerald. I think we picked that up, but now Swole Brittle's going back to tag Big Mama Don's.
QAWmerch.com/Gerald search to try to narrow it down and figure out who is the husband of Big Mama Don's.
Wait, now again for a third time, a third Iron Maiden. Boom.
Oh my God.
Is this enough? Is the third time the charm? 1, 2, no! This match rolls on!
This is insane! Another double tap!
Oh my God!
1, 2, no! It only works in Zombieland!
It only does! My God! But now bringing up Big Mama Don's to her feet. Iron Brew trying to end this now. Pump handle. Hitting her with the Boilermaker.
Is this enough? 1, 2, now!
Oh my God.
Big Mama Dons is not afraid of a Boilermaker or two. She's Irish.
She's Irish. She's English. She is General White. I mean, just look.
Let's not lose sight of the fact that we have the champion and one of the longest reigning female tag team champions of all time, and it's taken this long to put these two away.
I mean, perhaps the rightful champion in Big Mama Don's eyes, but yeah, I mean, this is complete. This is almost anarchy, folks. This is the pedigree in this match is astounding, but they've been going for almost over 15 minutes. The final cut there. What more do they have left?
Big Mama Don's is going to show you, and so is Iron Brew. Neither side tiring after like you said, 20 minutes of hardcore action. This might be the longest match in QAW history.
Might be. They're trying to mix it up here.
Oh! Big boot to the face.
That has to be. Oh my God! She's right back up.
Ridiculous spinebuster, and Delia, Big Mama, she needs to tag out. She needs to get swollen there, but refusing, going up to the top.
The pint-sized Titans on the top rope. Oh, this is a big elbow.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Good thing she's wearing that padding.
Good thing.
Hats off to the women of this company. They are consistently stealing the show.
Hashtag respect the ladies, as Lloyd likes to say, but geez.
You're damn right.
Absolutely. Now Willard giving Bullard Basham talking to. God.
Uranagi planting Delia. Delia's. Oh, looks like Swole Brittles is. Nope. Is Big Mama Don's? She gonna. Nope. She's making up her mind. Jawbreaker.
I mean, it's Big Mama Don's nature to try and handle this herself, reversing a cutter.
And just punched her right in the kidney. 1, 2, no!
God.
What more is left? What else can they do?
Cunning tactics trying to take away the only thing that can process all the victory juice of Delia. And now
here we go.
Whoa! Ducking a big kick there. Oh. But Boldar Bashan pouring it on. Huge drop kick. Elevated knee.
You've seen some impressive stuff here from Bashan, but no, Swole Brittles reversing that last one.
She just swatted her away.
Wait, Big Mama Don's called over Swole. She wants to finish this.
She's got Boldar Bashan. Powerbomb stacks her up. 1, 2, now transitions into yes.
Flips over.
God.
Veteran move.
Connects the hands, and that is it. After 25 minutes of action, the Boston Crab ends it. Big Mama Don's and Swole Brittles victorious.
That is what comes with experience, folks. That is a veteran move there, as Lloyd, I'm sure, can attest to. But that transition to a Boston Crab, there was no escaping that. But take nothing away from Iron Brew. What a hellacious match. Over 20 minutes. That might be the longest tag match we've ever had in QAW. So hats off to all these competitors.
Big Mama Don's and Swole Brittles, they wanted it more, overcoming, one half of the former QAW Women's Tag Team Champions in Delia and her new partner, Boldard Bashan. No one walks away a loser tonight, though.
Let me say for the record that all 4 of these women are definitely better than you.
Absolutely. They definitely are. But for somebody else who wants to stake claim in QAW, Jay the Prophet debuts next.
I will destroy Jay Connolly. I will destroy Jay Connolly. Very funny, Kevin. Now, see, I know you're used to improv troops and trying to be funny and pushing the boundaries a little bit. Well, let me tell you something about me, Kevin. I'm not a joke. I don't laugh. I only beat. And the next thing that I'm gonna beat is your ass. If you think I'm gonna let you slide by in front of these people and say that you'll destroy me, I'm sorry. That was a funny joke. And for those who don't know who I am, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jay the Prophet. And I'm here for one reason and one reason only. Talent. I mean, I've been watching QAW for, longer than I would want to admit. However, I've been noticing some serious flaws in their wrestling talent. So that's why I'm here. To bring in the Prophet, to bring in a new reign of talent, of greatness. And if you think you're ready for that, Kevin, well, why about you come over and make some jokes in the ring? I'll see you there.
And in one-on-one action, Steve Delfino could not get enough last week. He is back for one more helping of the debuting Jay the Prophet.
We've heard a lot about Jay the Prophet. I mean, what a more inspirational story there is than Jay's story. Working his way up, fighting in every boxing ring. A Lynn, Massachusetts boy, and he's looking to make his claim here in QAW. And certainly, it's a tough one having to go up against Steve in your debut match as opposed to Sean Carter. Steve Delfino has been on the cusp of glory ever since QAW started, and he's hungry for more chances.
Like Lady Gaga once said, he's on the cusp of glory, and he's hanging on a moment of truth.
Yep.
As a person who's been in the ring, with Steve Delfino for the QAW Championship, I don't care how far he's come that he hasn't gotten there yet. He's going to be something huge someday. Take it from him.
Absolutely. Whenever he's huge, let's hope he notices it too. But now, as he comes out to the ring, folks, the debuting Jay the Prophet.
Just feels it.
From Lynn, City of Sin, Jay the Prophet enters the QAW arena.
I mean, geez, already, picking a fight with the Punisher right just before the match here, as we heard, he's got his sights set on glory here in QAW, and that's what he is. He's a prophet because he's seen his own future, and he's seen the destiny that he is fighting to claim.
It's a hell of an internal struggle to know what's going to happen and to be powerless against staunching the flow of time, but going through the motions anyway. But the inner turmoil that must be brewing in that Lynn man's head.
Absolutely. I mean, what
this arena, you see everybody's focused right on the ring. Everybody wants to see exactly what this guy's going to do, given what we know about him.
Absolutely.
And folks, if you want to get more eyes on QAW, we would love you to tune in every week, Thursdays at 8 o'clock, Quarantine Action Wrestling. But check out 2MB Studios. There's plenty of stuff to check out. Monday mornings, Hello World. Friday nights, The Rehash. Don't be a stranger. Say hello to Teddy Ruxpin in Booth, Wellington. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends.
Absolutely, a lot of great shows being put up on this channel. There are shows here every single night of the week, and more stuff is being added pretty much by the day. So a lot of stuff on 2MB. Thank you again for tuning in tonight. But let's see, Jay the Prophet takes on Steve Delfino.
Lynn, City of Sin, never go out the way you came in. Plant Steve Delfino right on the top of his shiny head.
God, already. Look at standing moonsault. Jeez, just working over Steve quick here.
No finesse to that moonsault. That was all raw power. Scoop Steve up. Michinoku driver.
God, we haven't seen anybody just one side Steve like this. Now going up to the top, hitting a 450 splash.
Cover.
Oh my God. I was going to say, this feels like, oh my God.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Jay the Prophet's done what no other competitor's been able to do to Steve Delfino. Put him away decisively.
That was his debut against Steve Delfino. Steve has never lost that quick before. What are your thoughts on this, Lloyd?
even I couldn't put him away that quickly, and I was the champion. So that makes me feel like Jay's going to be a big deal.
Here is your winner.
I mean, absolutely.
You can't argue, you cannot disagree with success, especially when it is this in your face. But folks, don't go anywhere. If you see the future like I do, and like Jay the Prophet does, you see Nathan Burke squaring off with the dapper head clapper in your crystal ball. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Fly off the rack.
And welcome to Turd Talk with your host, Turd Tahoe. I'm your host, Turd Tahoe, and this is Turd Talk. Joining me tonight on the show, we have KTD. And alongside him, Geek McGee. There she is. Look at them glasses. Doink. And of course, we've also got Freedom Jacques Rock. I'm just going to call you Freedom Jacques. Freedom Jacques is here.
It's all good, man. It's groovy. It's groovy.
It is so groovy. I'm going to get right into the questions. KTD, you recently lost a shut the hell up match against subsequent QAW Men's Champion Juice Burks, thereby not only missing out on the Fauci surprise plot device, but also leaving you contractually unable to say anything for an undisclosed amount of time. How has this changed your outlook on wrestling?
First of all, Turd, I want to say, on behalf of the entire KTD brand, you're welcome for being here. I mean, as the number 1 brand in the entertainment industry, we felt it our responsibility to appear here and, address any questions the fans might have.
I do have to ask, though. For example, you sometimes do the little hippity hops to get into the noggins of your opponents. Like old Turd's got one. And go, my name is Turd, and I'm here to say hello. Anyway, so you do those, but slightly, admittedly, better than old Turd does. Has this changed the way that you're going to approach any future opponents in the wrestling ring?
I mean, if I can just jump right in here and kind of let you guys know what the KTD brand has been up to lately. Can't believe I'm about to tell you this, but we have 2 Turd Talk exclusives, if you think the fans can handle it.
It's a Turd Talk exclusive! Holy cow! That's the only thing Turd ever really wants is exclusive rights to breaking news and stuff.
I mean, we'll take our thank yous now, Turd. It's our pleasure. Only a person of KTD's talent and magnitude and charisma could have pulled this off. KTD has single-handedly resurrected the art of the silent film. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it!
I know, it's pretty exciting. And, right now today, the snippet we have for you is a clip from his new silent film entitled Hunger.
Let's get to the booth! Hands to the booth! Roll that clip!
Wasn't that fantastic?
I've got no words.
Don't you just feel better for having watched it?
Yeah, I do. I feel so good that I'm going to say, freedom, Jacques!
Yeah.
In your latest incarnation, the Shakes Mask has had you out to collect the original music catalogs of QAW's talent. KTD likely included for that banger of a track that he released, almost as good as old Turd. How long can we expect this to continue before your gimmick changes again?
Until I get all the music, Turd. I'm making 8 tracks. I'm making records. I'm making cassette tapes. Man, I don't do those CDs, man, because CDs are down. CDs are dumb. But I'm making records, and I got agreements with major record labels. And I got Rounder Records, Rhino Records, working with Phil Spector. Working with Time Life Music, man. I'm working with everything. I'm working with some groovy cats, man. And we're gonna put out an album, and I'm taking all the rights to all the music. All you gotta do is
Turd worked with a few cats in his lifetime. The thing about it is the house always smells like a litter box at the end of them shoots. It's crazy stuff. Now, I do have to redirect to a moment for KTD because there was not one but two clips that were promised, and Old Turd loves a double exclusive.
Absolutely, Turd. And I was just going to say, speaking of music and things that don't stink.
Look at that transition!
Absolutely. Let me bring you to our new #1 hit single entitled, yep, that's right. You heard it here first. Now, play that snippet. That song that you just heard is currently #1 on both the hip hop and meditation charts. That's right. #1 on both hip hop and meditation charts.
He is a genuine crossover star, that KTD. KTD, how do you feel about your status being crossed over into a new realm?
Absolutely. I mean, that's a feat that has never been accomplished by anyone ever. So I would say that, KTD feels pretty fantastic about it, wouldn't you?
I would say that he feels great about that. Jacques, would you say that KTD feels good about that?
I'd say he feels pretty good about it. I'd say he feels pretty hip, pretty groovy. It was a good track. I liked it. I want the rights to it.
KTD, did you say that you would feel pretty good about that?
Let me just jump in here and say that,
so close.
As KTD's lawyer, no one has the rights to anything KTD does but KTD. I mean,
the governor of QAW. He has given me the ability to beat people in the ring for the rights to their music. I got Education song. I'm getting
that is not in KTD's contract. I'd advise you to review it.
I'll take a look at it with the governor.
Old Turd's not a lawyer, but Old Turd would love to see you two do some fisticuffs over possibly that great track that we just heard. Anyway, I have one question for who I think is the most important person in the room right now. Geek McGee. On top of now being the sole mouthpiece for KTD, you also recently had one hell of a show in an ultimately unsuccessful battle royal for you. Will we be seeing more of Geek McGee in a QAW wrestling ring?
Well, let me just say that while I had a lot of fun, in order for me to get in the ring again, it has to be the right time for the KTD brand. It also has to be the right challenge. I mean, as you can see, we have a lot of irons in the fire over here. We have a lot going on with music, movies, merchandise. We have all kinds of things to come. So, I mean, I just don't have time to be wrestling right now.
Oh, it's a loss for all of us. You were out there making some people fly over things and making them fall onto things and hitting them with the fists and the kicks and the wrestling moves. It was something else to see. I tell you what, you were almost better in the ring than old KTD, who does not have a lot of success lately.
Well, I have a fantastic teacher. KTD has really taught me so much. It's such an honor to be here at the KTD brand. He's taught me everything he possibly could about what it's like to be in the ring, and he trained me fantastically. We have a wonderful personal trainer. Really just an honor to work with him and for him.
KTD, you look like you've got a lot to say. Why don't you just go ahead and say it right here exclusively on Turd Talk?
Actually, one thing KTD would love to get out right now is for everyone to get non-exclusive to QAW merchandise at killatystore.bigcartel.com.
Freedom, Jacques! Do you have a challenge for KTD for the rights to some of his hippity hops?
I don't know, man. Maybe I should challenge the geek. Maybe she's an actual challenge for me because KTD doesn't seem like it at all.
I'm a former
KTD. There's no question about who the star of the KTD brand is. It is absolutely exclusively
Is the implication,
KTD.
I have to ask this question, is the implication that you are making that KTD songs are actually written and produced by Geek McGee?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely
Completely.
not. KTD is clearly his own creative force.
We know each other from way back when I was Jacques
We were
Leroux.
both over in mildly European wrestling together.
Yeah. And
Man,
do
those
you ever remember anybody dodging somebody as much as KTD's dodging me right now?
Well, there was once the Dodger. The whole thing was that he would not actually have a match. KTD, have you ever heard of the Dodger?
Actually, as I've said before, KTD is actually just incredibly busy. He's got a lot going on. He's got a lot of things to do. So, I mean, he just doesn't have time. We're lucky he even had a moment to sit here for this.
Well, I do
Thank
thank
you.
you for appearing here on the Turd Talk Freedom Jacques, and I do thank you for appearing here on the Turd Talk Geek McGee. I
You're
believe that's
welcome.
everybody
My
on my
pleasure.
list. That is, I think that's it for KTD, and that is it for Freedom Jacques, and that's also it for Old Turd. Keep wrestling, everybody!
Turn it up, man. Turn it up.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm Mr.
Are you single? Right.
I have a lot of things to tell you about myself, but it starts with my childhood.
So what?
Oh, we can just
Now?
now.
Now? I think now.
I could do now.
Okay, now.
Okay, I'll go get my condoms in my car. Thank you. I'll be sick.
Hey, little man, what's up with your body?
I'm about to have sex with that woman.
Oh.
But you can't tell anyone else that. Like, why is there life, auto,
Universal
other-
insurance. Bernie,
health insurance.
2024. We are stoners. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
Number 10, what's your reason for breaking the hamburger habit at Arby's?
Wait, this is a fucking Arby's? Get your ass to Wendy's. Fuck Arby's.
Yeah, I already told you I'm the cutest in the game. I got Hello Kitty. Wake up.
Guys, I had a wicked good time at that slumber party with Turd and Tommy Jr. Oh, let me tell you, truth or dare, now that's the real deal.
Fight Club.
And you know what? I don't know why this Tommy Jr. gets such a bad rap. I mean, boy can rock a crop top like nobody's business. And that takes straight fire. I like that shit. I like that shit. You know what else? When that juice boy stole that thing from you, that's fucking bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. That must have felt like being pummeled by hundreds and hundreds of teddy bears. I know that pain, kid. I know that pain. Fight Club. Listen, since you're in Boston, why don't you come by my class? You might like what I'm doing over here. First thing about it is, can't talk about it. second rule about it is you can't talk about it.
Fight Club!
A couple of weeks ago, I went up against Gentleman Doug, and I have to say, what a performance by him. I am humbled. I did not foresee losing that match, and I have to admit, he did a great job, and I sunk into a very deep depression following that match. In the past couple weeks, I've just been sitting around, drinking, trying to gather my thoughts. Now, I remember there was a man who once told me, a great man, who said, "What do we do when we fall down, Bruce? We get back up." And I listened to that man. And now I'm getting back up. And I decided I need to go back to my roots. I need to go back to who I am, deep in my blood. So, I was going to travel back to the homeland, back to Ireland. But travel restrictions, can't go anywhere right now. So luckily, in college, I minored in astral projection, and I was able to send my spirit back to see my ancestors. And what happened next is what I did not expect. Now, I'm inhabited by the ghosts of my ancestors. Isn't that fun?
And so now the question becomes, I sit back and let these bums, these hobos, these slovenly tattered slobs take over and define the QAW? Or do I come back and show them the power of style and burst forth like a well-dressed phoenix? I mean, what kind of image is this league setting for the world? No, the QAW needs me. It needs my stunning good looks and my impeccable fashion sense. Not to mention these muscles which never go out of style. Now it's time to beat some fashion sense into Nathan Burke. I'm the DHC, baby, and you only have one question to ask yourself. How can one man look so good and be so bad?
The Dapper One himself graces us with his presence. The Dapper Headclapper taking on the finesseful, the visually captivating Nathan Burke.
It's been a while since we've seen Dapper Headclapper in the ring. Him and Rich Dembeski, as business casual, did challenge for the men's tag titles against Malpractice, but coming up short. So with Rich now pursuing his singles championship glory, it looks like Dapper Headclapper is back to his 100% Dapper ways. It's good to see him again.
I gotta wonder, what does Dapper Headclapper think of Rich's pursuit for his future?
They're a tight team. I mean, you have to imagine he supports Rich in whatever the endeavor is, but also keep in mind that team originally formed, these two had one hellacious series of matches, and both picking up a victory over each other back in the early days of QAW and settling the rubber match over the spring. I believe it's Second Wave, and just like one hell of a series. And they decided they beat each other up that much, they may as well team up to beat up other people. So really, it might just be an agreement that they're just both pursuing new championship goals.
Mutual parting of the ways, if you will, and you know I will, just like we mutually parted ways after we had sex once.
We certainly did, Mike, and I have a new obsession now, but wait, look. Is that Irish music?
When Irish eyes are smiling, the world is full of color and wonder, but I guess this means Nathan Burke is focused and furious.
Well, look Look at that, a new side of Nathan Burke. We know that he's joining up with the Nordique and dorsal fin next week at Slamsgiving as the foreign dignitaries. It looks like Nathan Burke is embracing his Irish heritage.
Absolutely. No more pugnacious brawling, no more sensual dancing. Nathan Burke is all business.
He describes himself as a wrestling purist, and we know that he's been frustrated as of late, losing to Gentleman Doug the other week, and it looks like he's trying to get back to his roots. And I mean, let's see if this new attitude bears any fruit.
Do you think he buys off the rap?
He very well might.
Well, if he's Irish, he probably got it from an older brother.
Nice one.
Mike Band is Irish. Here we go. Dapper head clapper connects on a vertical suplex there. Dapper head clapper never buys off the rack. All of the threads you see are custom made.
I mean, certainly the finest dressed man in the league, but Dapper Headclapper, again, a extremely fierce competitor, but we haven't seen him rise up the ranks, much like he feels that he should have. But same way with Nathan Burke. These are two old school wrestlers here, and let's see which one can come out on top.
Clapping the head of Nathan Burke, he is disoriented.
Go ahead, Lloyd.
Was that whole vehicular manslaughter issue between him and or at the time the big ticket ever sorted out?
To be honest with you, Lloyd, so did we.
Well, we do know that the Dapper Head Clapper, it is canon. He has killed a man that we found out at the 2MB Rumble.
I think we found out that was somebody else driving the car, but I mean, in a league beset with ice cream truck explosions, goldfish murder, and everything else, vehicular manslaughter seems to fall a little low on the severity list.
I mean, frankly, we should all be concerned that Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross are just prowling backstage.
They are. It seems that the clown has lost complete control of RIPBS. Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers running rampant back there, much like Dapper Headclapper is running rampant on Nathan Burke.
Takes him down with a strong arm lariat there. Left side takes him down, much like Satoshi Kojima.
If I may take a moment of sadness.
You may!
How bad, how ironic is it that Tommy Jr. steals the title from me, can't keep it when he wins it, but also the clown, who has spent all this time terrorizing everybody, didn't even win his cash-in from winning the Rumble.
Well, Lloyd, some men just want to see the world burn. I was once in a patrol in Burma, and we were trying to find a thief, and we had to burn the forest down, and then there was a small boy playing with a ruby the size of a tangerine.
What?
Batman!
Oh, okay.
And just like that night, nothing went according to plan a square circle for anybody who's trying to do stupid stuff. It's
I guess not. But there's a wrestling match. Nathan Burke and Dapper seem to be working over Nathan here. But bringing up Nathan to his feet. Much like the Nordiques, the master of the arm drag, Dapper Head Clapper pronounces himself the master of the pile driver.
Driving the pile of Nathan Burke straight into the canvas cover. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2.
Are you kidding me?
I would never kid you, Lloyd.
Throwing him down like a sack of potatoes after a bountiful harvest. Nathan Burke's got that fighting spirit.
Luckily, you have some taffy in your teeth.
Oh, sorry. I love my taffy. And if you love taffy too, make sure you check out my taffy club.
1, 2. It's invite only.
Yeah, invite only. And also, folks, I just have to do a quick plug here. Make sure to follow, subscribe to 2MB Studios for Lloyd Legacy Sharp's upcoming show, A Moment of Sass.
Yes. And speaking of A Moment of Sass, I wouldn't call what you just did with that whole Irish candor racist if you didn't make fun of potatoes.
Respect the Irish, as Lloyd says.
Absolutely. Respect the Irish, respect the ladies, respect the Irish ladies.
Please do. And now, again, another pile driver there. Nathan Burke might be out.
Color. 1, 2, no! 2 pile drivers can't keep Nathan Burke down. The Dapper Head Clapper is frustrated.
I mean, we've talked at length about Rich Dembowski's saltiness. Nathan Burke is salty too. He's a wrestling purist, as I've said before, and he feels that he's leagues above everybody else in terms of skill set, and he's just trying to get that win-loss record to represent it. Wait, now look at this, bringing up Dapper, locking in the arm, looking to hit the stratisfaction.
Scraping the stratosphere cover. 1, 2, now! Dapper Head Clapper not felled so easily. Right?
Amazing stuff here.
This is the type of action you can see every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, joined by excellent competitors like Lloyd Legacy Sharp, former QAW men's champion, and Nathan Burke looking to close this chapter of the Dapper Head Clapper.
And now looking to get something going here.
He's got that fighting Irish spirit. You got to give him that.
Absolutely, he certainly does. And folks, also with our partnership, 3weeks.courses, their December course lineup is now live. So make sure if you're looking to pick up a new skill or exercise some creativity while you're stuck in quarantine, check out 3weeks.courses. Tell them the 2MB sent you.
If you want courses in macrame, interpretive dance, expressive gingerbread making, 3weeks.courses.
Are you tired of your grandma making fun of your cheap-ass gingerbread at Christmas? Take that class.
We've all been there.
Okay.
The instructors are relatable. They're worldly.
What was that, Lloyd?
This is a match with an Irish wrestler. This is a match with an Irish wrestler, and we're talking about gingerbread. What are you trying to imply?
I'm not implying.
Irish soda bread sucks. There, I said it.
Oh my God! Wait, look at this. These two are about to get counted out. Nathan Burke is just pounding on the Dapper Head Clapper on the outside. Wait, Nathan, getting back in the ring.
Oh, bullshit!
Whoa!
Come on.
That is what comes with the intelligence that Nathan Burke has. That is wrestling acumen. He utilized that count out rule and got his feet on the ring right before Willard counted to 10. That's in the rule book. It counts. Nathan Burke gets his victory.
It might be in the rule book, but I fucking hate countouts. Lloyd, this is on you.
You want to tell me that he's a wrestling purist, but refused to win by pinning the shoulders to the mat? Wrestling purist? My ass.
There's nothing in the rule book against it. In fact, it's in the rule book that you can have a dog wrestle. I mean, you can win by countouts. That is in the rule book.
Purist. But he's a wrestling purist. Wrestling purist is supposed to pin shoulders to the mat in the ring. As a wrestling purist, I know this. He's a coward.
A wrestling purist follows the rules, and that's a rule. He picked up that victory, and I say he earned it. And make sure.
Cheap way out. No, cheap's way out, one, two. Cheap way out.
Yeah, cheap.
Cheap way out.
Real baby stuff. Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Huh?
I was just, did you hear about? There's a new addition to the QAW roster.
Uh-huh.
It's, Jesus. It's an actual baby.
You're the only baby.
I'm a baby.
I'm a baby. I'm the baby. I'm a baby. I'm the baby. You're a baby. You're not a baby. I'm a baby. But if you're You're not a baby. I'm a baby. You're a woman too. No, I'm a baby. I'll always be a baby. This is the way the babies talk. I'm a baby. You're the best baby. You're a good baby. Shh. I'm gonna get that baby. I'll get you, baby. Shh. Good babies are quiet. No, I'll get you. No, you're a woman. No, you're a baby. You're a baby woman. There can be only one. Baby.
Yo! I am Sunny Bean Tired. Sunny Bean Tired. I'm the best. I am the baby. That's a little bit. Muscles. Your tongue. Sunny, get ready. Easy. Easy. You're dancing. Ballet. Sunny. I'm not running. Sunny running. At the church with the kitten. Someone get me mustard. I eat the television. And the mustard is a cheese. Cheese! Then you're back. I'm born ready. I put the pepper on my nose and the mouth. Baby powers, but they are out. Baby power, I got time. Baby power, achieve. Baby power going down. Sunny beans, saleable. To out from the wind. To down the power. Baby power, the power. Super power, diamonds. Bye-bye, baby power. So let's see baby power. Sunny feel happy in the bed. I have a hit. Sunny down out from here. Sunny down. Get the essays. No, baby bird.
And now in toddler action, Lauren Baby Powers betted on the baby if you want to win some money if you think she's strong enough to overcome the debuting Sydney Bean Salad.
Sydney Bean Salad actually signed up for QAW without knowledge of her, without her father TVD's knowledge. She wants to get in the ring here and perhaps show Baby Powers a thing or two. But let's see if the rapping superstar and Baby Powers can put up with the challenge more her size.
Hashtag give that baby the belt.
Give that baby the belt. The groundswell of support growing for Lauren Baby Powers. You think someday she'll challenge the Slamazon Buckley?
She very well could. I mean, she has an impressive singles record here, and we also know, but before she challenges the Slamazon, it was confirmed after her and AC Volts had that incredible main event last week. They've reunited, and they will be challenging Prude and Poppin' Out next week for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And here she is. Look at that. Impressive moves, folks. Sydney Bean Salad is here in QAW.
The adorable one herself.
Well, she doesn't seem intimidated about a spotlight. Sydney Bean Salad seems like she's all in on facing her unnamed or unknown opponent up until this point.
Absolutely. I mean, picking up, we know how quickly you learn things at a young age, and it looks like she's already taken to, like you said, Lloyd, the spotlight very, very quickly and in style. Baby Powers may not know what she's gotten herself into here.
You gotta
absolutely.
You've got to have confidence.
Absolutely.
As you said, the daughter of TVD, one half of the tandem that he forms with Brian Rock Moonves. All access is Sydney Bean Salad gonna be all victorious. Here we go.
Let's see.
The baby immediately misses.
Not a great start there from Baby Powers. And actually, yes, like Lloyd said, make sure you check out your Lloyd Legacy Sharp bobblehead on QAWmerch.com. It's a perfect stocking stuffer, a perfect Secret Santa gift, and a perfect, oh, look at that, impressive slam from Baby Powers.
Inside out, and now, stomping on that incredibly flexible elbow. Folks, their growth plates have not finished fully extending. We hope that there isn't going to be any permanent damage from this match.
We will see.
Wow, Sydney Bean Salad is going nuts on Lauren Baby Powers.
Just hammering there, folks. And reminder, folks, TV&D, he just found out now backstage that Sydney Bean Salad signed up for this. We'll have to see. Sydney Bean Salad looking to make her mark.
Keep in mind that even despite the relative inexperience of both of these ladies in life, Baby Powers is definitely the more experienced in-ring competitor.
She is a baby and a woman, and also a rap superstar. Again, make sure you keep an eye out for that QAW album coming out soon. But breaking all the airwaves with that hit single that she debuted at Scared Circle.
Absolutely. Baby Powers, a master of physics. She did confirm in her lab you can break a wave of air. Cover. One. Kick out a one.
We have real announcer congruity here, Mike, and that's the only the kind of congruity that comes from having sex once and then announcing every week afterwards.
I'm pregnant. Just kidding. Sydney Bean Salad with the leg drop.
What about
no, I'm not trash wife.
Salad is taking it to Baby Powers.
She is. Look at this. Yeah, picking it up early. I mean, geez, she's taken to the ring like a fish takes to water, and now Baby Powers trying to ground her here, which is a smart move. Sydney Bean Salad has had the momentum ever since this match started.
Trying to sit Sydney Bean Salad in a timeout there.
Go ahead, Lloyd.
You think maybe Baby Powers was taking Sydney Bean Salad a little bit lightly?
Probably.
Well, it's hard to scout an opponent who's debuting for the very first time. There's no tape except for the adorable, cheerful playing style of Sydney Bean Salad.
And also, I mean, we have to speak again about last week's... Oh, wait, Baby Powers going for a cover.
Okay, got it one.
We have to speak about last week's main event, that incredible 25-plus minute singles match between her and AC Volts that was interrupted when Sex Trap came into the ring and took down both competitors. AC Power has reunited, and they are looking to... Oh, look at that! Springboard cutter!
May I say, as a fan, I was very upset about that because I thought that match was needed a conclusion, and I was just... Oh, but you lovers want to, so I'll keep my mouth shut about it.
Yep, nothing Sex Trap does is wrong, but either way, AC Power is fighting against Prude and Poppin' Out. That's Payne Austin and Sex Trap, the women's tag team champions, next week at Slamsgiving.
Well, I'll say what we just saw was very wrong. Baby Power slapping Sydney Bean Salad across the soft spot. I am not a fan of that.
No respect.
No. We've seen zombies and doctors and everything else tonight, so I guess...
It's time for a torpedo then. Oh! Torpedo dropkick. Absolutely, you're going to like the way that feels. We guarantee it. Men's Warehouse and 2MB Studios. Congruity!
Do you need a suit to look somewhat decent at homecoming even though you don't have a date? Check out Men's Warehouse.
Zip Zimmer might come with you.
Do you want to hang out with Zip Zimmer? Check out Men's Warehouse. And now look at this. The two babies just going at it on the full ice cream sandwich. The big drop kick there from Baby Powers, but they're both down. Are we going to see another count out here, folks?
We better not. I'm not going to curse in front of the baby.
What are we up to here?
7.
We're up to 7. Only 3 seconds left.
Oh, God.
Come on, Sydney Bean Salad. Come on, Baby Powers.
Nap time's over.
Mike Man's going to lose it if you don't get in the ring. Get in the ring.
Okay, they're in.
They're back in. All right.
Thank goodness. Okay. Nap time is over.
But God, again, I mean, we have to speak what an impressive debut this is for Sydney Bean Salad. Baby Powers, one of the more dominant competitors in the women's division, and look at this, hitting her natural selection on Baby Powers.
Oh my
She
God.
learned that from Baby Powers last week, Car. One, two, no! Almost picking up the win in her debut.
Almost.
Lloyd, if you were going to have a child, what would you name it?
Don't wrestle.
Don't Wrestle Shark!
Hello, I'm Don't Wrestle Shark.
Yes. I would not want my child in this world.
Me neither, because frankly, wait, look at this. Adding insult to injury there. Good Lord, look at the athletics on Sydney Bean Salad. This is incredible, folks. Oh, and then just clubbing her on top of the head.
Ow! That's dangerous. You can't.
Went out. She's bringing her up to her feet, running Rattler.
One, two, no! Sydney Bean Salad is not tired yet.
The drive. It's this kind of attitude that led her to sign up for QAW in the first place. A fighting spirit and somebody so young. And this is only her first match. Where will she go from here? She has taken it to Baby Powers.
Looking to crash the plane to the baby.
Absolutely incredible.
Wow. But no, not managing to land that move off the top rope here. Now Baby Powers looking to get something going.
Hits her with the diaper bump.
And
just disrespectfully mocking Sydney Bean Salad, who's doing her best.
Baby Powers does not lack confidence, that's for sure.
Well, neither does Sydney Bean Salad. Look at everything she's taken to Baby Powers in this match.
I know, right?
Sets her up on the ropes. What does she have in store here?
Wait, backing it up here. I think she's looking to put an end to it. Oh, knee right to the face. I think Baby Powers is out. Look, wait, Willard having a check on her.
Willard is saying that
what, Willard?
The baby might be out. He might have to stop this, but we might have a referee stop it. Here we go.
Wait, Sydney going for the cover. Willard.
1, 2, 3. Sydney Bean Salad knocked out the baby.
Oh my God.
A knockout leading into a 1-2-3, folks. Sydney Bean Salad in her debut match here in QAW picks up a win over one half of AC Power. Congratulations to Sydney Bean Salad, and you have to imagine TBD, you got to be proud. I mean, you got to respect that.
Yeah, very proud. Your first match in the company, and you beat an established and credible competitor. Wow. Wow.
There's only a handful of competitors in the whole QAW that have their own shirt. Lauren Baby Powers is one. Sydney Bean Salad, not intimidated, knocking her out, knee first.
At all.
Well, congratulations to Sydney Bean Salad, and also congratulations to the King of Soul and Jay the Prophet. A full night of debuts in QAW, folks. The well of talent only gets deeper. But coming up next, New Blood Rising. Coming up next, it's our main event. George Bounchy and El Mejor Luchador settle in a no disqualification match. Winner gets Trash Wife.
Trash Wife.
All right, George. You want a match? You've got a match. But when you... What am I doing? Trash wife! Trash wife! Trash wife! Trash wife! I know you've heard about the match, and I know you have to be pissed. You're not a prize to be won in some expression of toxic masculinity, even an expression of toxic masculinity as majestic as the art and sport of pro wrestling. But I have to take this chance, because this may have started as an elaborate plot to cause George Bounchy pain, but I've come to truly love you. I know. How could you ever trust me? I'll tell you how. Ever since we first met, I've had a song in my heart, somehow at once familiar and yet brand new. And then I remembered something from my past. I wrote the song, the one in my heart, and then I asked Carl to take me back to the first episode of QAW Pandemic, available on QAW's YouTube channel.
Me, the greatest
guy at wrestling in the history of our great sport.
Who are you?
It's a long story. You are going to go through some things, my guy.
No, I'm going to win a few matches, and then the pandemic will be over by June, July at the latest, and I'll go back to Cattle Riot Wrestling.
Look, have you picked a new song yet?
No.
Alright. I wrote an entrance song for you, and I need you to take it and use it, no matter what.
Who was that, I'm assuming, handsome man?
So don't you see, Trash Wife? You can tell I love you because I've always loved you. It's been you this whole time. You were always the greatest.
Greatest!
Love I've ever known. And I'm burning up in your love. So if I have to fight George to literally win your love, well, I'm not great at expressing my feelings. But soy genial luchando.
And now our ultimate showdown, main event of the evening. The former Major Ways to Explode! George Bounty taking on El Mejor Luchador for Trash Wife.
I mean, what a story these two have had to tell. I mean, George Bounty coming into QAW alone, I mean, it was just him and Trash Wife against the world, and El Mejor Luchador was the only man he felt that he could trust. And then, of all things, to then lead on an affair with Trash Wife, and now, I mean, Trash Wife giving birth to their Trash Luchador baby. George Bounty is livid, and he's still trying to maintain that cheery exterior, but we know underneath it all brims just an utter hatred for his former friend.
I mentioned
absolutely, it's
earlier. I hope this isn't a Trash Wife on
it isn't, but we do know the winner gets Trash Wife. It seems that it's the world of pro wrestling, and this is how you settle relationship squabbles in the ring.
We ran the legality past Geek McGee earlier. It does check out. George Bounty and Trash Wife did agree that the stipulation would be that to the victor goes the spoils. The spoil in this case being the new mama, Trash Wife.
We do give our best to Trash Wife, and we give our best to Trash Luchador Baby, as I've heard that baby will be named, but that is. It's still family, and El Mejor Luchador, I mean, he's willing to fight for it. He
feel just a little bit uncomfortable about the stipulations surrounding this main event.
Frankly, I do too, but this is what's happened. This is what's going on, and I mean, perhaps there's a lesson to be learned in all this. But either way, wait, look at this, already running in. They're not even waiting for the bell.
Damn.
This is personal, folks. This is George Bounty versus El Mejor Luchador. Willard is trying to scrape the Mr. Fantastic off of himself, and here we go. Goes for a running crossbody, as we said earlier. Crossbody is hard to land here in the QAW.
It absolutely.
I definitely believe in what they're fighting for. I'll give them that.
That they do. I mean, all personal feelings aside, folks, this is going to be one hell of a match. And reminder, this is no disqualification. Much like an Extreme Rules match, anything is allowed. Outside interference, the use of weapons, and we're just going to have to see what happens here.
So let me get this straight. We started this night with doctors and zombies, and monsters, and you sucking, and you being worthless, and Tom Brady being even more worthless than you, and now a Trash Wife is on the line in the main event. This is why I love this freaking company.
These words hurt, Lloyd. Oh wait, yeah, the wrestler's name is you.
Yes, you, not you. Well, yes, you, Swanton, but not you. Oh God.
So me, but not you.
Yeah, but not you. You, but not. Oh,
well, right in the middle of your TV is you, if you're a fan of the alphabet, which we know Sydney Bean Salad is. We understand that she's celebrating backstage with a juice.
That was
Again.
a phenomenal victory. Hats off.
Absolutely.
Sippy Hashtag sippy sippy if you like Sydney bean salad.
Congrats to Sydney Bean Salad. And reminder, folks, this is our main event, but next week on Thanksgiving Day is Slamsgiving. We have 3 huge team versus team matches. The cabinet of the governor of New Jersey leads his team against the foreign indignant Aries led by La Magnifique Nordique. The Juice Box, our men's champion, leads a team against Tommy Jr., The Punisher, KTD, and Rich Dembowski. And on the women's side, Iron Brew will be teaming up with the Valkyries to take on the team of Weirdos and Misfits led by Claire Bear herself.
Wow.
1. Kick out at 1.
And not only that, folks, but next week, Monster Darcy will be defending his Intergalactic Championship. Wait, George Bouncy going up to the top. Look at a big elbow drop. But as I was saying, Monster Darcy defends his Intergalactic Championship against the Dragon, the senior advisor to the governor. And then AC Power, AC Voltage Baby Powers challenge. Wait, look at this! Brass Knuckles from El Mejor Luchador. What the hell is that?
How is that? Oh, it's no qualifications. That's right.
Cover! 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2.
Also, next week, ladies and gentlemen, you will continue to be worthless. Not you, Swanto. Not you.
Not only that, but AC Power takes on Prudent Popping Out for the Women's Tag Team Championship. And not only that, but we have the debut of Playboy Prometheus. And not only that, but we have the debut of Madame Trenches. It's one hell of a show next week, folks. We are thankful for you.
Continue to be worthless.
Yes.
We're not thankful for you. We're not thankful for you. Need to get out of here. Oh, no, we're thankful for the fans. Okay, yes.
Yeah, the fans.
Okay, yeah. We're not thankful.
Seated senton by Bouncy.
Swanto, but not yet.
Wow, George Bouncy, a house of fire. Bulldog ends that rally.
Absolutely incredible stuff from Bouncy. Reminder what the going on here. All the hatred that brims from 2 former friends. I mean, this is personal, folks.
Bouncing the head of El Mejor Luchador. Oh my, me duele la cabeza. Which is, of course, Spanish for don't miss the action every Thursday at 8 o'clock here on 2MB Studios.
Thanks for that translation.
Mike Mann is our multilingual representative here, but now look at this. I mean, just taking it to each other.
Quick shout out to Rip Nasty, the cousin of Stat Guy Pete. He has scored this episode tonight at 11,864.
El Mejor almost seeming to leave.
Done. He's out of
Oh no! A cheap shot there from El Mejor.
That is the second time he's lulled him into a false sense of security.
This is some dirty stuff we're seeing from El Numero Uno. I mean, he's willing to cheat in order to fight for Trash Wife.
Just getting word, go ahead and use the hashtag 11864 is the promo code if you'd like to get a free subscription to the fans only page of Delia Payne.
Make sure to check out all of her cocktail recipes, her victory juice, and pictures of all my tattoos. I barely recognize myself, and I've been kicked out of my church.
You know what? I'm going to subscribe just for that.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Lloyd Legacy, he is a hero inside and outside of the ring. We'd like to thank everyone who is a subscriber. Go ahead and throw us some bits if you like what you're seeing tonight.
Please do. And Lloyd, and many thanks to Lloyd for joining us on commentary. We wish you a speedy recovery, and we hope that your rehab process goes as well as it can.
Thank you. I definitely, now that I've been back into the fold for the first time without watching it on television, I definitely have even more of a drive to come back sooner than I did before, but I am going to be safe about it.
We hope it's sooner rather than later.
Well, Lloyd, we don't normally do this, but I got you something for joining us on commentary.
Oh, my.
This is the full LP of the Muddy Waters discography.
Oh, my.
Listen to it in good health or bad, because that's what Muddy would want.
Lloyd, wipe away those tears. It's Christmas time. It's the holiday season. This is what it's all about. And thank you again to everybody who has supported QAW over this past quarantine. We hope that you've been safe, and it's been an absolute pleasure to put on this show every single week for all of you, the fans, not that shitty wrestler.
No idea.
Oh, wait, look at this huge... Oh, corner stomp there from Bouncy.
Double stomp, 2 boots into the heart of El Mejor Luchador, just like the soothing, dulcet tones of Muddy Waters are now invading the heart of Lloyd Legacy, who's bumping it on those Beats headphones.
And also those soothing... The soothing, dulcet tones of Trash Wife is what both of these men are fighting for, hoping to hear those words well into old age. But we'll have to see. That locking El Mejor to Boston Crab.
Willard presenting to the camera. This isn't about you, Willard.
Willard, get out of the way.
Oh.
He is.
Absolutely, and similar to, I'm just been handed a note here by, oh, goddamn, no! It was Ginger Snapped in disguise. She gave me another wedgie.
She gave you a wedgie by note. That's impressive bullying.
2, she was wearing a hood.
But actually, yeah, we did get word joining that team of misfits led by Claire Bear next week is going to be Ginger Snap, Breck Stream, and Brittle's Uterus. One hell of a group taking on the Valkyries and Iron Brew. But again, it's going to be a beautiful match. It's going to be a beautiful night. It's Slamsgiving, folks. Be thankful for all those slams.
All those slams, all those hams. Shout out to Ham Slam, which was victorious in Scared Circle. Cover!
Flying headbutt.
2. Kick out at 2 from such great heights, almost like the greatest wrestler.
Okay, I gotta stop listening to this now because it's making me so emotional. I gotta pay attention to my job.
Yeah, take off those headphones, Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The newest album from Muddy Waters. Oh, Michinoku Driver Color. 1, 2, oh. The newest LP available on Spotify now. Go ahead and do a search for Muddy Waters Aqua Verde if you want to learn the truth about water.
And also make sure to keep an eye out for that QAW album featuring all the musical works from our very talented roster. And now, I mean, God, neither of these competitors really seem to have... Wait, George Bouncy, is he going to go for that signature?
Uh-oh.
Setting it up. He wants El Mejor to see this coming.
Uh-oh.
Bringing him up.
How are you?
He has to fly over halfway across the single-use package.
Oh my God!
He cleared the entirety of the ring, and here we go. He's headed to the top.
If he can hit the Rising Seas, this is going to be over. Rising Seas!
Finds the mark color. 1, 2, no! He doesn't get to keep his wife.
He doesn't get to. El Mejor is still in this, folks. Both of these men fighting for love, fighting for family. This is intense.
Only in QAW can you hear the call after a wrestler kicks out. He doesn't get to keep his wife.
Hashtag only in QAW, folks. Get that hashtag going. Make sure to follow us on Instagram. And actually, if you haven't followed 2MB Studios on Instagram, please do so you can be updated on all the shows that happen every single night. One of my favorite...
2MB Studios has some of the best programming you're going to find in quarantine. And if you are stuck in your house, that's just the best place to go every single night.
Absolutely. Now El Mejor locking George Bouncy in the Great Depression, but no, Bouncy breaks out.
George Bouncy fighting his way out of depression. And folks, head over to QAWmerch.com/com if you want to meditate and fight off the blues of quarantine. But now looking to make black and blue El Mejor Sunset Bomb!
George Bouncy feeling himself.
I'd be going through a Great Depression too if the guy kicking out and I couldn't keep my wife.
That's a fair point, Lloyd.
It really is.
Well, as we discussed, none of us would have children if we had the option, but we would definitely keep our wives.
I mean, we settling things in the ring. I just want to remind that at Scared Circle, we did see that Sextrap had sex with both Ham Slamwich and AC Bolts, and they fought in the ring about it. This is the world of pro wrestling, folks. Don't talk it out with a counselor. Talk it out in the ring with your fists.
And isn't that the night that we found out about your one night in Hawaii?
Yes, it is the night you found out about that. I'm not saying there's a tape of the whole encounter. I'm not saying it might leak at some point. All I'm saying is that I'm not saying that.
QAWmerch.com/Buckley's Balls.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to be ordering that.
Why not?
Because of reasons that I cannot explain in front of an audience that contains toddlers that wrestle.
Very fair point. Very fair point. But this match going on for over 10 minutes. Neither of these men looking to relinquish their love for Trash Wife. I mean, this is as personal as it gets.
They're on the brink of relinquishing the Trash Wife herself.
Oh my God! Final cut in the corner.
Just still a weird thing to say.
Certainly is cattle mutilation, a la the greatest wrestler of all time, Daniel Bryan.
God, I mean,
yes.
we talk at length about the submission, how difficult it is to get a submission victory here in QAW. But reminder, El Mejor Luchador has the victory for the quickest submission victory in the league.
Yes.
He is a master.
Yes.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 No.
German suplex grounds George Bounchy, and he's saying no. El Mejor thinks he's going to walk away with a wife.
Certainly looks that way. But again, George Bounchy not letting him get a leg up here. I mean, neither of these men are. There's no clear victor just yet.
Absolutely not. Now stomping the
when there's
digits.
a literal woman on the line, you're gonna have motivation.
Absolutely.
Whether she's at stake or whether she's on the other end of the phone, you have to respect the ladies.
You have to. Hashtag respect the ladies. Hashtag respect the Irish.
Which is why calling this match is so
fun. It's emotional, like Muddy Waters LP.
It is emotional, that's for sure. Oh. Wait, now look at this. Another elbow drop.
I got to do my job.
You're doing your job, Lloyd. You got to stick with us. It's the main event.
A pair of elbow drops. George Bounchy looking to... Yes, please. Oh. Rear elbow there to the breadbasket of George Bounchy. And now presenting? What has happened?
Oh!
Look out! Look out! Look out!
Brass knuckles again. George Bounchy fell for it. Willard, and again, he can't call it. This is no disqualification.
1, 2, no! George Bounchy will not be felled by foul play.
Absolutely not.
That's good to know.
Flying head scissors grounds the luchador.
God, Bounchy needs to he needs to put together a sequence here. He's taking too many hits from those brass knuckles. He's losing stamina. Even the stretchy one himself can tire out.
I'll tell you what he needs to do. The next time he sees him reaching into his tights to grab those knuckles, he needs to get the hell out of the way.
He does, but now look at this, getting an impressive sequence going.
Seated senton. Rebound crossbody. Bulldog grounds the luchador.
Great stuff there from Bounchy.
Looking to prove that he's the Mejor luchador in this encounter, and now he's got... Right you are. EML now getting his head bounced off the corner one more time. It's like a flashback.
It absolutely is.
Ow, 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 ow.
Lloyd Legacy has stubbed his toe.
Yes. I'm trying to have some sympathy with El Mejor, because I know this was put on the line. It's still a weird thing to say in a wrestling match.
It is, but this is QAW, and this is the match that we're calling. And now, look at this. Bounchy sunset flip powerbomb to the outside.
On that softened up ice cream sandwich that we saw Big Mama Don's depositing Bold Hard Bashin' on the outside again. Hats off to the ladies. Once again stole the show with the longest tag match in QAW history.
Yeah, great stuff, and again...
Every week, they steal the show.
They certainly do.
I'm astonished. I'm astonished.
It's what we've come to expect here in QAW. The women stealing the show, and now look at that. George Bounchy busted open. He's leaking trash liquid.
His face matching the color of his tights, but it's firing him up. Like you said, that trash liquid is fueling him to victory.
He's fighting for Trash Wife, and he's fighting for his best friend, Bag of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Shout out to Bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, who we understand is watching from Trash Island on the back of a ramen lid.
Yes. Now Bounchy going up.
Say this: if he wins this wife back, I think that Bag of Doritos is gonna have a celebration plan.
Absolutely, they're gonna. It's no party like a trash party, as they say on Trash Island. But now look at this, reminiscent of Nathan Burke's technique. The El Mejor Luchador wrapping up Bounchy.
Bounchy's trapped in the Paradise Lock. Oh, he kicked him in the hole!
Kicked in the taint hole.
Okay, this
Wait,
isn't a Nathan Burke strategy because Nathan Burke got to get counted out during wrestling matches.
Oh, diving headbutt there from El Mejor.
Is this enough? 1, 2, 3. Yes, he kicked a hole in his tank and put him down.
Oh my God, that headbutt seals it, folks. The heartbreak. George Bouchy has come up short. El Mejor Luchador wins.
No.
A house divided against itself cannot stand, but what about a trash island? Well, we're about to find out the structural integrity of both George Bouchy and Trash Wife as they are split up by El Mejor Luchador.
I mean,
How we end the night.
this is how the night ends, unfortunately. But that's how the cookie crumbles on Trash Island. But either way, thank you so much for joining us, Lloyd, and just another episode of Pandemic. Absolutely.
It was wonderful. Thank you, guys.
One of the best guest commentators we've had.
God damn it, Luchador.
Oh no.
Okay, fine. You win. You can have her.
Hold on just a minute, George. I may be made of trash, but that doesn't mean I don't have agency.
But baby, I didn't.
You didn't do a lot of things, George. It never bothered me that you put your career before me, or that you cared more about your stupid wrestling than our anniversary. What really pissed me off was that you never respected me. I'm not just another piece of trash, George. I don't want you, and I don't want the Luchador. I'll decide who, if anyone, I raise this child with.
But Trash Wife.
Enough, George. I'm moving to New York with Dorito. We're going to finally pursue our dreams of musical theater.
A2 Dorito. No, Dorito, I will not be cool.
It's over, George. We're leaving.
But Trash Wife, we had a love so deep. You can't throw it away.
George, I'm sorry.
They say the LA River lets out straight into the ocean. I think it's about time I went home. I came to shore trying to punish the polluters, but I forgot. Pollution brought me the greatest love I've ever known. I never understood it until now, but one man's trash really is another man's treasure. What's next for George Bouchy? I guess I'll just see where the tide takes me.